Hold up. Do me a favor. Close your eyes. Imagine this. Chelsea sign a player from PSV, 30 million pounds, flops, and somehow they make a 22 million profit to a rival club. Exactly what this tomfoolery happened. I don't know what's a bigger win. Their 3-0 win against PSG or Noni Madueke for 52 million. This is absolutely nonsense. Mikel Arteta and Andrea Berta, a part of Arsenal that I'm going to wait till last second to make my transfers, apparently got impatient on the Rodrigo situation, even though it clearly said if Xavi Alonso and Florentino Perez were going to have a meeting about Rodrigo's future at the club after the Club World Cup, in which he played less than 30 minutes the whole tournament. And so that was a pretty clear indication that they were going to tell him, yeah, you could find yourself another club. Instead, they said, oh, you know what? You know that one clip of that one guy saying, oh, hey, oh, Allah. He's like, Allah, brother, you need a job. I'll find you a job. I'll find you work. That is Mikel Arteta. Every time a Chelsea player is found out of favor with Chelsea, this man is so obsessed with the Mohamed Salah and De Bruyne leaving Chelsea and being stars at the Prem that he tries every transfer window, man. Every single transfer window. He said, oh, I'll get Kepa. You know what? 21-22, we didn't get no Chelsea player in the transfer window. Noni Madueke, there we go. Last 6 years, last 6 Chelsea players in each transfer window. It's like, mate, when are the Chelsea players gonna end, man? Can Todd Bowley lose, the Cronkies and Arteta's phone number? Because I am tired of dealing, man. We don't even take their best players. We're taking Noni Madueke. It'd be one thing if it's Cole Palmer, but instead it's Noni Madueke. Come on, man. Come on. I don't know how you made a profit out of that. That is some robbery right there. And look, oh yeah, Rodrigo ends up having that meeting. They end up saying, you're not part of the plans, find yourself another club. And now it's been told, Arsenal's been told, if Rodrigo would give some serious consideration joining, the fee would most likely be around 80 million, lads. 30 more million. And you would have had a proper world-class left winger. Instead, we have Noni Madueke, who couldn't make it in the Prem. This man literally has iconic moments against Man City, down 2 goals, sends it to overtime, coming in as a super sub. This man has put Barcelona on skates. This man has won everything you can in Spain and has won the Champions League multiple times as a starter, playing out of position. And now you have the opportunity to put this man in a natural position. And you're telling me, instead of saving those 52 million to sign him on your go home or win now season, Mikel Arteta, and instead you put your chips all on Noni Madueke. Mate, are you trying to get fired? That is literally like saying you have your final warning at work. They say one more mess up and you're done. And you no-show at work. You don't even call up. You no-show. Like, man, you just don't want to be employed. This man's basically a Chelsea. Chelsea, if Maresca ends up failing next season, you call Mikel Arteta because that man, you owe him a job for how much he has helped you financially. Literally, it came out that Chelsea don't come up with 60 million of funds, before the season starts. They're gonna have some PSR problems. And guess what? Arsenal said, no, mate. 52 million, man. You just got to come up with the 8 million yourself. They said, we paid 30 million for this guy. Say less. You're solving the problems for him instead. I'm telling you, the season hasn't even started. And there's already, pressure coming on for Mikel Arteta by Arsenal fans to sack him. Because this man, literally, I'm going to be honest here. He's due for a big trophy. I don't think you should sack him. I think this is nonsense. But definitely you should be seeing this next season. If he has a similar season, you get second place in the league, you make Champions League final and lose. I have no issues with people having the opinion of Arteta out, to be honest. Because this is the season, man. You've got your striker. You've got depth. You really need that left winger. And to be honest, I said prioritize Rodrigo over Gyökeres, but it seems like you said, nah, opposite. Now, you ended up saying Noni Madueke, mate, Noni Madueke, what? Oh, man, in a do-or-die season, This is when you go out and get this Real Madrid star. What happened to the last Real Madrid star that Arsenal bought? Oh, Mesut Ozil. What's the last star from Barcelona? That Arsenal bought. Oh, Alexis Sanchez. What did those two guys do? Oh, whoa, they dominated it with Arsenal. Oh, Rodrigo, man, he really would fit at Arsenal. Nah, Nani Madueke. Like, mate. That's like somebody trying to give you a Lamborghini and you decide to go with the Honda instead. Like, mate, just take the supercar. Take the supercar. Diabolical. Andrea Berta, I'm actually disappointed. I don't care about, oh, they got Mosquera. Oh, they got Supamendi. Oh, they've got Gyökeres. I said the very first thing Arsenal should do is sign Rodrigo, because if you really check the attacks last season, it was Saka or go home. Martinelli and Trossard were absolutely useless as starters. When they came in as subs, sometimes they did stuff, but as starters, every time they started, useless. Check the PSG games. These guys had key moments, missed them all. Key moments. I'm telling you, with Kai Havertz as striker and Rodrigo, I prefer that over Noni Madueke and Gyökeres. 100%. I don't even care what anybody has to say. But this is a do or die. They're saying talks with Eze, talks with Rodrigo still. People are still excited. They said Arsenal's not done, mate. Do you know the club or not? These people literally cheaped out on a striker. We had Olivier Giroud ruining, Mesut Ozil's record-breaking season because he couldn't finish a tap-in and they didn't want to buy a striker. Cheaped out, then it was too late. They've always cheaped out, and they're going to do it again. It's going to be that one final piece because we all know Arsenal is set everywhere else but left wing, and they're going to go in the season without a proper left winger. We're going to have Noni Madueke. I'm telling you, that is the spoiler. No Eze, no Rodrigo, Noni Madueke playing week in, week out important matches. 100%. This is nonsense. It's over. The winging position, over. Reece Nelson might stay. That's how bad it's going to get. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Will Arsenal make another move? And do you think Noni Madueke signing was the right one? Let me know. Just let me know, man. But this is whew.